Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we'll be looking at one from Hobbymaster, of course, in 1/72 scale diecast. It is the McDonnell Douglas F A-18C Hornet right here. It is from VMFA-112, the Cowboys from the US Marines. This particular one is from 2020. It does have a bit of a slipcover over it. Now, VMFA-112 originally formed in 1942, but named the Wolfpack in 1967. They changed to the Cowboys in support of the local NFL team, the Dallas Cowboys, of course. Now, in 1992, they were the last naval squadron to fly the F-4 Phantom, excluding the old Weasels, of course, which they had done so since 1976 and transitioned to the F-18 Hornet, like our model here. Now, as I said, this does have a slipcover on it. We'll take that off. Now, they are eventually scheduled to transition to the F-35. That's planned for 2029 or 2030, I think. And in 2020, our Hornet right here, which is the Squadron Commander's aircraft, and the livery celebrating the Cowboys insignia and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. We'll open it up and have a little look. Oh, there we go. It does look pretty cool. There is a big Texas flag on that air brake there. It does have the usual details in the flat, but yep, no good in the boxes. So what we'll do is we'll quickly get this out of the box and get our sausage fingers all over it. Alright, with your model out of the box, you do get the usual stand on the side there. This is one that our model monkey did complete. It's just a 3-piece plastic stand, of course. You will also get your baggie that does have your ordnance, some ground ordnance there, the beautifully painted air brake there, your little pilot figure, and some tanks and some pods as well that we need to affix to this wonderful looking model. Now we'll get this lid off. Now you do get the usual layout with all your landing gear options, of course, and your open canopy option. There is another baggie that does have some more ordnance to put on. I think these will be optional because the ground ordnance that we saw earlier will go in the same position as those air-to-air missiles. All right, now to get some poppage. Come on. Nice. Oh, I thought we had some poppage. Come on. Dead set. Oh, there we go. All right. This is a brand new model too, so hopefully they may still be available at the time of recording, but we'll quickly go over this first as we pull it straight out of the box. We'll have a look at some of those nice details, real close up, of course. It's already got the wingtip armament affixed to the wingtips. Check out the tail marking. So it's paying homage to both when it was called Wolfpack, and of course it's got the big star there from the Dallas Cowboys. Man, this looks awesome. It is a pretty cool looking livery, so you can take that off as per usual. You'll see that great detail inside there, all the instruments and everything like that, the gauge details as normal. Goes on and off beautifully, the canopy. Doesn't really have some, like, anything in the intakes or anything, no great details. It's blocked off like normal inside there. But the livery itself looks absolutely stunning. And if you're from Texas, you'll definitely like it. Yep, very cool. So obviously your air brake goes in there as per usual. Underneath there, the beautiful details. The panel lines look really nice, actually. They don't look too bad. Sometimes they can look a little bit excessive, but I don't think they look too bad at all. But that's my opinion, of course. That's what these videos are for. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. What we'll do is we'll set this up for in-flight, though, and we'll check it out or kit it out. Back in a second. All right, here we have it set up for in-flight. The usual deal, very straightforward. You put your two little pods and your 3 tanks, and then I chose the paveways. You do get that set of AMRAMs on the rails as well if you want to swap them out for an air-to-air configuration. I just, well, obviously put the bombs on. So that does look fantastic. You put your beautifully painted air brake there with the big Texas flag. You put your little pilot in there. He went in there nicely, and that is your beast set up for, in flight. Looks absolutely awesome. I really do dig the livery. That looks fantastic. So, yeah, if we've got any Texan fans, well, you should be happy about checking this out. Now, of course, to put it on the stand, you get to keep your ordnance on because your stand does slip nicely in there. So, and that is your beautiful Hornet set up on the stand. Looks absolutely stunning. But definitely a very cool livery to grab if you're into your Hornets, of course. All right, what we'll do, though, is we'll set this up gear down. And, yeah, we'll chuck it on the scales and wind up the video, of course. All right, we're back in just a moment. Now, as I mentioned, you do get your spare ordnance if you want to swap those out. If you don't, you chuck them in your spares box, of course. And this is the beautiful Hornet setup, all opened up, gear down. So you can see in that cockpit there, looks absolutely beautiful. All the usual details on there. The strut looks really nice on the canopy as well. You could probably push it down a little bit further. It's sort of sticking up slightly there. You put your open air brake on, which is nice. It does. It has not quite gone into the little hole there. There we go. That's better. But overall, very, very nice. I do like it. And the usual setup for your modules, very straightforward. You just drop your nose module in and then your main module in, and that is job done. You do have your block off there for your stand area as well, but I do recommend putting that in first, then dropping that in. It's probably easier that way, because I slip mine in from that end. But yep, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. These always look on point, and they set up really easy. No fragility on these at all. You can move them around, and I think they do look fantastic. Why am I bouncing it around? We'll get the scales while I'm doing that. So we'll see what this beautiful Texan Hornet does weigh in this beautiful livery from the Cowboys, of course. Now, we've got 305 grams. Yep, pretty cool. Don't mind that kind of weight. And the model itself, absolutely gorgeous. Yep. Stunning. All right, I'll wind up the video. I'll do the usual, take photos of that, throw them on at the end for those of you that want to check out some pics without my grubby sausage fingers all over it. Don't forget, some of those, if you did enjoy the video, drop a comment as per usual, and don't forget to punch that subscribe button if you're watching and you have yet to do that. Thanks again, as always, for dropping past to check out another one of my videos. I hope it was helpful in some sort of way. All right, everyone, well, happy hunting for your next model, of course, and you all have an awesome sauce rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.